To configure DTF as a decoration process in DecoNetwork, the first thing you need to do is establish the general settings rules. This revolves around setting the order minimum and the artwork that can be uploaded. With DTF, you can get away with almost murder. So we'll take just about any file type, and most shops have no minimum, so we're good to go. Next, we need to configure the price tables. Now, when it comes to DTF, we could be printing transfers and selling them. We could be printing transfers to then press onto shirts. We could be somebody who orders transfers from another shop and presses them. Depending on what we're doing and how we're getting our transfers printed will determine what price table we use. So if I'm going to be outsourcing transfers, typically I'm going to want to pass on the size pricing increase to my customer. The bigger the print is, the more it costs me, I'm going to pass it on. Now, if I print DTF in-house and I want to keep things simple, I'm probably going to keep it a flat rate. I don't care about the size of the artwork. I want to make it a simple price configuration to my customers. If I'm going to be doing a size-based, I'm most likely going to want to do an area size. Now, I can do per square inch, but if I do an area, ranges of sizes, I'll choose this second price table. And we'll give it a name. So we'll make this DTF area based. We're going to choose how we want to price it. Do we want to look at the color of the garment or not? DTF always has a white underbase. I don't care what shirt color it is. I'm going to do a single flat price. Next, we need to choose, okay, if we're going to do this based on the size, what size are we looking at? Are we looking at how much total ink is going to be used? How many square inches of the graphic itself? We're not worrying about negative space. But with DTF, we're printing onto a film, that carrier, and negative space still costs us money. So we actually want to calculate the costs not based on the graphic size, but the bounding box. This accounts for the total amount of media that will be used to create this graphic. Then we can set our quantity breaks up here and our size breaks over here on the left. And when it comes to printing apparel, there's three main sizes. There's a left chest, there's full chest, and there's oversize. Now I can control how many sizes I want to account for by controlling how many rows, but three sizes, pretty common. If I'm doing a left chest, that's typically going to be up to 4 by 4 square inches, so 0 to 16 square inches. Maybe I have a full chest, which is 12 by 12. That would be up to 144 square inches. And anything bigger than that is an oversize. So if I wanted to charge 3 different prices for DTF, left chest, full chest, oversize, it's really this easy of establishing what those ranges of sizes are, and then my quantity breaks right here. When it comes to the designer settings, color palette, artwork, pretty much everything is probably set exactly the way you want it to be, but you can go into any of these settings and override them. After you've established your general settings when it comes to the minimum and what artwork can be submitted, and then you've established your price table, it's important that you come into decoration pricing and you map the table you want to use. So if I come down here into DTF printing pricing, I can choose the price table that I have created, and I can even choose to determine the price be calculated based on how many total line items, how many impressions of this artwork. As long as it's the exact same artwork, I don't care if the customer wants to put a left chest and a full chest. The unit decoration price will be calculated based on how many total times that exact artwork is being decorated. And it works like a charm. If you have any questions on how to configure DTF, decoration process, price tables, and general settings, don't hesitate reaching out to DecoNetwork's support team.